a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
No. I'm going to call you anyway. I know you're a man who you want to take that anyway.
In his first career game.
Yeah.
Sanders. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Oh, yeah, great play. Great play.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle. But they allow the convert of the gun here. Sanders under pressure, and they get it to him again. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through, dropping for an 8-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
It's separation, man. We got 2 straight sacks on him.
I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up
On their last time out, look and repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they put their specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, not going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
There's that good picture on there, too.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end roller. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Open man, Westbrook again. And he's going to get this to about the 20. That is well short. 20-7 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes
I tell you I'm gonna be the QB.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Yeah, I'm the QB out here. You know I like to be the, you know I'm always the QB. You know I'm always the QB.
Blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
Go get that. I'm struggling right now at the QB. This is my first game. I'm struggling right now.
Huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
I know.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We got it.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated both levels.
Well, yeah.
Jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Yeah, he's not gonna put the click clack on them.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. A first red zone opportunity.
Man, look, that's a great read.
1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
So that wasn't no great read.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 51 yards rushing for him in his first half. As he's looking at mid-season form here in the opener.
And you did that.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Sanders. And he's got it.
Crazy. Is he crazy or what? Is he crazy? Are you crazy or what?
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver. And that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice.
You can start out where you want. Why you not?
They executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
I told you, I thought I'm finna go dominant. I told you, I finna go dominant.
Miami's set to take over. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Warning.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They're going to get the ball back and stop him right here.
They'll look to throw here. Another catch there for Water.
Oh, my God. What the heck? Did you see that?
Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 68 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Wow, they've been there
As a
like
former
that.
DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
In the same season.
Because once
No, in different teams.
I mean, listen,
No,
that should
I'm
have
on,
been
I
done in
got
big
the,
sky country. Already speed limits out
I
there.
got the,
And off he went. Glad I
I got the coach. You got the,
Extra point up and good by
you
Sanders.
got the
We are
Panthers.
tied at 14.
No, we going against each other, but we
Tied at 14 now as
in
he
the
sends
same
this
season.
one away.
Gotta get the Super Bowl.
You
just got through. This is my first game.
Take it past the 25 and up to the 20.
We have to make the play.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
On the defensive
now it's a
side.
tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of these guys just to make a big
Only
play.
the root
Things.
Now 2nd and 3.
I can barely breathe right now.
I'm gonna tell you, you gotta have 1
Sanders
minute.
to throw.
Come on, tight end. Let's go. You're gonna go get that back, no.
Midfield before going out of
You
bounds.
can't get that. You can't go get that back.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it.
Not the time. I'm trying to save clock.
A good
So,
first
you know,
down.
right now, I'm trying to get out of bounds. Save my time out. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's in a 2-minute warning.
Sanders once more.
I gotta go back up.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. So he'll be stopped here for no gain.
You know how to
And that
MVP
will
type
bring
deal.
up 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Okay, what
You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's a linebacker.
60 devices, 60 devices. Go!
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yeah, I ain't see. I just say that I missed it. I missed it. I definitely missed it, Nancy. I seen it late at the last minute. But this is going for a shot right here.
Throw is Sanders.
Come on. Come on. All right. Good way to hold, O-line.
Because that looked open for a minute. That's great.
That's a good way to hold for the O-line. I can't cap.
Converged on his man and
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
You don't like that play?
This is just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Come on, Loki, man. I'm trying to get out of bounds. Them plays up the middle like that. Come on, Loki. I ain't doing that. You know football, see? I should have. Oh, I thought I heard it. I thought I hit it right there, Loki.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Throw there, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they
I
think he
gotta
is,
go get my joint, man. That just blew me. I gotta give me a joint. I gotta give me a joint. I know. I missed it.
Also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Eat that food. If they get paradise thing over there, I can get paradise in a minute.
So
I went bowling it right there.
Break here, and the EA Sports
went bowling right there.
Starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West.
See Patty out there.
And
Patty got 381 yards, 2 touchdowns.
One of his 2
He lit the
touchdown
Chargers
catches
up,
in the
man.
game coming right here. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And it's Dak
What
Prescott.
Dak doing?
He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W
We gonna
as
show
the
you
head
anyway
coach
like this.
of Big D. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Kyle Pitts. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half.
No.
This one's all tied at 14 at the half.
I kind of wanted them too.
Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game,
I'd have been in your division though if I'd have got them.
Got it all even at the break as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
I want to meet you in the Super Bowl. Damn. Oh, you know, Sunday was getting me attention there. You gonna lose your first game, why?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Ooh, that'd have been so big for me if I'd have got them points and I get the ball back. I'm gonna go chill. After this, I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty downstairs. So I'm gonna play this game, and after this, I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty. Yeah. Nah. I don't care what numbers you put up, he's gonna take an L. That what you just said?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half,
So we both got turnovers, though.
in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll try the left side with Taylor. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break through.
Right now, I need to figure it out.
Just simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45.
Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play?
We're a risky team, man.
To pick up a first down in that situation.
I'm need an offense.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Sanders. The toss here completed to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. go. Here we go.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Let's go now.
14-yard line.
Now we give to Taylor. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking an extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
They've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. I think they tried to fool them on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Viking 18.
Here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Sanders. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Play action. It's Sanders. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
Come on, set, pass, go.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll try to do it himself, but he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down.
Now Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 63 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 8, go.
They go play action now. Sanders. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, I'm not quite sure how they judged that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Throwing Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag. Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just
this ball intercepted. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Meat Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul?